You look at this girl, Ocasio-Cortez, or whatever she is. I mean, she's in a totally different universe. It's basically socialism wrapped in ignorance.
Well, this story has gained some traction. Congressman Ron DeSantis out of Florida, running for governor in Florida, in fact, slamming the New York congressional candidate Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. That remark leading to a fiery response from her and some others on the left. And Congressman Ron DeSantis is with me now from the Hill. How are you, sir? And good morning to you. Thanks for spending time with us. We should note that we have repeatedly reached out to Ocasio-Cortez, and we hope she will take us up on our invitation. Where's this going? Because the comment on tape that seemed to catch fire was this girl or whatever she is.
Well, so it's not about identity politics, Bill, and I would note she referred to herself as a girl from the Bronx on Stephen Colbert's show. She said Trump can't handle a girl from the Bronx. So that's just political correctness run amok, but it's a way to obscure scrutiny on her views, which are socialist, and they're wrapped in ignorance. In Florida, Bill, we have more people, probably than any other state, who have fled socialism. Places like Cuba, Venezuela, Nicaragua. We understand socialism doesn't work. And when you're justifying it by saying that the unemployment rate's low because people are working multiple jobs, it just shows you don't know what you're talking about. But one of the reasons I brought that up in that campaign stop was because she had been slamming Israel repeatedly throughout her campaign, but she was talking about the Israeli occupation of Palestine. But there's no Palestinian state. There never has been a Palestinian state. She was asked to justify those views, and she couldn't justify her views. So if you're slamming one of our strongest allies and you're doing it based on really no knowledge whatsoever, I think the socialism and the ignorance is a toxic combination.
We've been waiting to get you on. I appreciate you coming on today and responding to that. Now respond to this, okay? Because her tweet to you was the following. Representative DeSantis, it seems you're confused as to whatever I am. I'm a Puerto Rican woman. It's strange you don't know what that is, given that 75,000 Puerto Ricans have relocated to Florida in the 10 months since Maria, meaning the hurricane. But I'm sure these new Florida voters appreciate your comments and tweet. React to that.
Again, she's trying to play identity politics. I don't care whether she's Puerto Rican, whether she's Anglo-Saxon. I don't care whether she's an Eskimo. Socialism doesn't work, and it's wrong. And you know what? I would say there's probably a stronger aversion to socialism among some of our Hispanic populations in Florida than even the broader population. And so she's trying to make it about...
A very interesting debate here. What do you think it says about the overall Democratic message? And the reason I asked you is that she campaigned with Bernie Sanders over the weekend. And the places where they went were very interesting. It was St. Louis, Missouri, Kansas City, Wichita, Kansas. What do they see in these parts of the country?
Well, look, I don't think that they represent nearly a majority. I mean, if you're running on failed socialist policies, you're going to lead a Nicolas Maduro wing for the Democratic Party. Good luck for that. We know that that won't work. I think that you have an energized left wing, but I do think it is true, Bill. That's where all the energy is in the Democratic Party now. The chairman of the whole party said that she is the wave of the future. So you're looking at lower standard of living, potentially, if she had her way, bigger government, anti-Israel views. I just think that that's not what the majority of the American people want.
I did not expect you to say that was a good thing or good policy, but do you think they can win on that?
No, certainly not in Florida. She may be able to win in her district there, but that's not representative of the country as a whole. And I just think that our unemployment rate is under 4 right now. We got more work to do, don't get me wrong, but the idea that you're going to go down the road that has failed time and time again just makes no sense to me.
Thank you for coming on. We hope she takes up our invitation soon. Ron DeSantis, thank you, sir.